Today I'll show you all how to make the most tender, mouth-watering, delicious turkey wings on the planet. So make sure you stick around. First, I'm starting by chopping my vegetables. I'm using half of a green bell pepper, half of a large yellow onion, and 3 garlic cloves. And these are medium to rough chopped. I've already cleaned and separated the wings off camera. I'm going to show you all how to season your meat. Add a small amount of oil to coat the wings. You can use vegetable or canola oil, and this will help with the browning, and it'll also help the seasonings to stick to the meat. So make sure you rub it on both sides. We're going to season the meat with Tony Chachere's Creole seasoning, and this is salt based. We're also going to use garlic powder, onion powder, paprika for color, some smoked paprika for that smoky flavor, parsley flakes, and black pepper. And I'm going to leave the measurements for you in the description box. Or if you know how to eyeball your seasonings, then you can do that as well. Rub the seasonings into the meat. Then we're going to flip the wings over and season the other side with the same seasonings, but this time you can add a little less of the Creole seasoning. And make sure you rub that seasoning all over and into the meat. No spot should be unseasoned. So if you see any spot on the meat that has no seasonings, rub some of that seasoning into it. Now add the vegetables and a little more parsley. Before we put the wings in the oven, we're going to make a gravy. I'm using 1 cup of water and a teaspoon of chicken bouillon powder. Now, when you make this, be sure to taste it, and you can add a little more bouillon powder if you like. Now you're going to add most of the gravy down into the casserole dish, and we're going to thicken this up later using a cornstarch slurry. Add some foil to your casserole dish, shiny side down. If you don't wish to use foil, then just make sure that you're using a casserole dish that has a lid, because this will need to be covered, okay? We need to hold the steam in. And we're going to bake this low and slow for 2 hours and 45 minutes. After that, we're going to take the wings back out and add the cornstarch slurry. This is equal parts water to cornstarch. So you're going to add the cornstarch to the water, and then you want to stir it until it is dissolved. Then add it to the broth. This is going to be our thickening agent for the gravy. So try to mix the slurry into the broth as much as possible. Then you're going to baste the turkey wings and place them back into the oven uncovered. This is going to allow the skin to get crispy. Okay, so make sure you monitor your food and leave it in the oven for 15 minutes. The last 5 to 10 minutes, set that oven to broil. The total cooking time for my wings was 3 hours. The skin was crispy and the meat was falling off of the bone. Okay, so the key to tender meat is you need to cook it low and slow. The turkey wings should be fork tender once they are done. Okay, and this meat was well seasoned, juicy, and packed with so much flavor. This is a great alternative, like if you don't want to cook a whole turkey for the holiday, so This would pair very well with some mashed potatoes or some rice and some vegetables. Or maybe you could, throw it on a plate with some candied yams and some dressing, that's what we did. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will catch you in my next one.